Again, another quick lesson going through that topics list. What were some of the responses to this kind of like event? We can talk about how the immediate responses were that actually aid arrived from the UK. This included, like, let's say food and water, because many people were desperate and were without supplies for a very long time. Again, this improved, let's say, people's health and the risk of diseases. You could talk about how evacuation centers were set up. Many churches opened up, and actually halls and kind of like community halls opened up to kind of like help people reside there for at least a couple months. And again, why was this so vital? So please look at this side. When you're explaining, make sure you say why it's important. So I would say that, you know, the shelters that opened up provided a safe space and security for many homeless people who lost everything. You need to also talk about long-term responses. So you can't just say immediate responses. You need to be able to say what's a long-term response. And you might even have to kind of like really say why they're more important. So I would say long-term responses are crucial, because you need to be able to say that actually immediate responses help people very temporarily. You can say that long-term really begins to help people's lives come back on track, such as, for example, in building more homes, rebuilding the roads, because without them, the economy is going to slow down. Many people are not going to find these jobs and therefore just continue to live in poverty. What is the Philippines going to do in terms of like reducing that future risk? They're going to build more cyclone shelters, and you know what cyclone shelters are, and again, more warning systems to evacuate people earlier rather than just relying on other countries to bring in aid.